For the second game of the day in this 23rd DPGC MCA E Division T20 League Tournament quarter-final. This is between Slim Pharma and Hayleys B. We finished one game where we saw John Keels getting the better of HSBC. This is the details there. And now we have Asanga with the two captains and the match referee down there in the center for the toss.
Good afternoon. We are here for the toss. We have the two captains and the match referee. Two captains are ready to have the toss. Let's flip the coin. Heads is the call.
Tails it is.
Yeah. It's a tail.
Yeah. So we're going to ball first.
Shama is going to bowl first.
Yeah.
Any special reason that you are bowling first?
Well, because our team, they are ready to take the challenge. They wanted to chase the runs. So that's the main reason for this decision.
Have a good game.
Thank you very much.
Shannon, any special reason that you think that you can win this match?
Well, we've played a good tournament so far. So we are backing on the team to continue the same momentum. So if all things goes well, so yeah.
What about the team's mentality?
Team's mentality is good. Out of the last 4 games, we've won all 4 games. So the spirits are high and the momentum is also on our side.
Have a good game.
Thank you.
So the news from the center is Slim Pharmaceuticals have won the toss and they have elected to bowl first.
Yes, so thank you, Asanga. So we saw Slim Pharma, like he said, winning the toss and electing to bowl first. So Hayleys B coming to Muno Singh, Ryan Fernando, Vanit De Silva, Shannon Lee, Disilu Lakshan, Madhuranga Soiza, Mohammad Shabullah, Varuna, waiting for Ravimal, Harindu Paliyavadana, Senal De Silva and Kavisha Ratnayaka, Slim Pharma, Shamal Fernando, Bhagya Suravira, Himasha Tarusha, Kavisha Piumal, Oshada Kaushalya, Pasindu Ratnayaka, Patum Ratnayaka, Pradeep Nishanta, Disanga Manjit, Viranga Yeshan and Shalit Velivatta to make the 11. This is a picture brought to you live by the Sporty.lk. So match actually was originally to start at 1:45, but with the two teams being here and the previous game finishing a bit early, we have a 15-minute early start. I think that's a good thing because weather unpredictable in Colombo, can get pretty dark early. Suddenly the rains also can come. See the umpires just waiting to come out. They walked out. Be having a 1:30 start. So Slim Pharma winning the toss. Well, deciding to Slim Pharma winning the toss, selecting to bowl first. So maybe having one eye on the weather, trying to restrict the team. Grounds not very big, so lots of boundaries can be hit. We saw earlier that previous game, quite a lot of sixers and fours. So the two batsmen are out there with the umpires and Slim Pharma getting into their huddle. They will be out there soon. Haley is keen to get on with the game. Both captains were pretty confident. The winner of this will get a place in the semi-finals. So, like I said in the morning, the same umpires, the two officials, Dilshan De Silva and Tilanka Salgadu. Match referee Mr. Susido D.S. Vijayaratna, together with the two scorers helping us out, Isuru Deyakumara and Pasindu Dilshan. Get play underway very shortly. At the moment, the sun just behind a cloud. It's pretty warm out here, so we may have a bit of showers maybe towards the end of the evening, close to the beginning of the start of, I would say, the end of the match. Hopefully, we'll get the full game in. There we see the sky pretty patchy, but no sign of immediate rain. You can see there's clouds. The sun is just peeping out now from the clouds. So it'll be left-handed. First delivery. Called a wide straight away, so first runs on the board for Hayleys B. That's the first wicket down. Left arm spin to start off with, and immediately strikes in the second delivery, the first legal delivery. So Varun Ravimal, short, tried to put it in there, but scooping that catch straight to the field at square leg, and Varun Ravimal walking back without troubling the scorers, and Kavisha Piyumal picking up the first wicket. Trying to get the batsman's name. It's Ryan Fernando, and is it Soiza, Madhuranga Soiza. So Madhuranga Soiza will be taking strike. He has 148 to his name, 108 as his strike rate. So 300 and 250. That's the white ball, not only the T20 format, it's the white ball cricket. So very experienced player playing in the club tournaments. Kavisha Piyumal will be pretty geared up now. He's on fire. He picked up a wicket. First delivery was a wide. There we see he has picked up just 12 wickets, 4 for 27 is best. Decent economy, 4.53. And he's turning that ball quite a lot on the surface. This matting surface will help the spinners. That will depend on these two now. the first wicket again from another angle. Short pull. Didn't get everything on it because he could have easily cleared that field just straight into the 30-yard circle. That ball should have been dispatched to the boundary. This time fast delivery. So 5-4 field. Long off and deep mid, we got the two fielders on the boundary. Quick single there to the short third man. First runs off the bat and Madhuranga Soiza is off the mark. And after the first over, it's 2 for 1. Madhuranga Soiza to take strike after that single of the last delivery. Himash Tarushka, the new bowler. (16 wickets, 2 for 11 is best. Economy 5.09. Should be medium pace, right arm medium pace. Averaging 20. Pulling from swimming pool end. Gentle medium pace. First delivery and Madhuranga Soiza manages to get another single. That's Ryan Fernando's stats. Highest of 38 not out, averaging 25, but a decent strike rate of 114, 101 runs in 6 innings. So the capability of scoring runs. And he's off the mark. The quick single, oh, that needed a direct hit. That would have been close. Interesting to see. Shy at the stumps. I think he would have still made it, even if it was a direct hit. But pretty close. Had to pump in everything, Madhuranga Soiza, to get to the other end. Line with the stumps. That's what he'll have to do. With that pace, you cannot give width to the batsman. You can give him any room outside the off stump or the leg stump. Ball wicket to wicket. That's just flicked. There are just a couple of bouncers into the boundary. There was a cry for catch it, but no fielders in that region. So it strained down the leg. Easy picking just over that square leg fielder. Cannot stray down the leg side on the pads. Most batsmen like it there. First boundary of this game off the bat of Madhuranga Soiza. Interestingly, even in that previous game, we didn't see a slip in place. So most captains intent of restricting runs than picking up wickets. Slow delivery. This is good. Try to rotate the strike. Both fielders on the boundary on the leg side. End of that second over. It's 9 for 1. And Himasha Tarushev pitches his first over, conceding 7 runs. Will be Kavisha Puma to continue. Had an excellent first over. Kept Madhuranga, so he's also quiet and picked up that wicket in his second delivery. That time short, cut away, but can't beat that field in the covers. So he may have thought that he had a boundary there. Sun goes up. Well, he was a bit late on that. The fielder trying to get to it. Had a good chance. It hung out there in the air for quite a long time. Felt that he didn't pick it up properly. Not easy with the sun out at the moment. That's another angle for it. Trying to go over the bowler's head, ball speeding away. Had to run in quite a lot to be fair by the field, but just falling short. It's another boundary. They had the fielder placed there, but Soiza was better than that. He placed it a little bit wider. Again, the bowler thought he had a chance, but there we see. Six runs in this over so far, so this is a good, turning out to be a good over. Just needs to keep rotating. Try to get to 8 or 9 runs in this over. Nicely bowled. That was flatter and faster. Going from wide outside the off stump. Just that single. He's bowling with a packed offside field, so I can understand why he's bowling that line. Madhuranga. Take it from way wide outside the off stump, playing it onto the leg. Just a single. A change in field. Finally we see a slip in place. That's a good ploy. I think you need to try and pick up wickets because that's the only way you can stem the flow of runs. Kavisha Pemal, he is turning the ball. End of the third, it's 16 for 1. See a bowling change. Spin coming on. Tarusha given a break. Right arm off spin. That's cut nicely, and that will reach the boundary. No chance for that field at point diving. That will give a lot of confidence to Ryan Fernando. Yeah, there's no way. Dived after the ball had gone. Short pull, but that's one will cross over for a single. It has darted in very close to a wide, but umpire Dilshan should have thought otherwise. Can a play and a miss. There we see, that's why I was saying that you need to have that slip in place. You're looking to pick up wickets. Again, what was that? That may be bias, but I think it beat everyone or came in. Just signaled as bias. End of the fourth over, it's 22 for 1. Runs, will he continue or will there be it's like Himanshu Tarusha coming on for a change of ends. And in 1 over from deep mid-wicket fielder there, just a 1 run. Madhuranga Soiza, he'll be looking to blast this attack. That one cannot pierce that field. So going with that 5-4 field. 2 fielders on the leg. The deep fielders. Nicely played off his hip, but there is a fielder there, just a 1 to Ryan Fernando. Was that Madhuranga Soiza? So Ryan Fernando now 1 strike. looking for the single, but it was straight to man in the covers. So has been pretty good from Tarusha. It's Tarushka. Outside the stump, given with. He climbed into that and hammered it to the fence, to the extra cover fence for 4. So he was into it in a flash. Like I said, with this pace, you cannot allow the batsman to get away. You need to keep it line with the stumps, give room, or you pull it short. It go the distance. This one picked up. That was also short, just enough for him to roll his wrist into the boundary. It's a 6. It's a pretty small boundaries here. It just sails over. So 5 done, it's 34 for 1.
Pasindu Ratnayaka bowling his second over. Nicely glanced away for a single. A quick partnership is being built by these two pair. They've got a long way to go. Swept, and it runs beyond the boundary. Sloppy mistake there by the fielder. He was onto it, reached for the ball, but couldn't collect it. Another single for Ryan Fernando. Both of these batters are very good on the sweep shot. Now Pasindu Ratnayaka thinking what's to bowl next. Under edge that allows the batters to run for a single. Good delivery. It was on the good length. There was a little bit of spin. Swept again. A single again. That ends the 6th over. Hayleys 42 for 1. This was the highlights of the power play. Big shots all around the ground. That's Madhuranga Zoisa. And Ryan Fernando, after the first wicket fell, joined with Madhuranga Zoisa. Now the foundation is laid. There you go. 18 from 15 for Ryan Fernando. 22 of 20 for Madhuranga Zoisa. They've got a foundation now. Now it's all about capitalizing on it. The execution. What makes it a match-winning partnership? That'll be the capitalization of it. Now Viranga Yeshan is bowling his first over. Walking across the stumps is Ryan Fernando. He was a long way away from the stumps as well. Lots of information being shared with the keeper and the bowler. Another single to Ryan Fernando. Now the aggressor, Madhuranga Zoisa, is on the crease. He's always looking to play the big shot. Slight trouble with the batter's shoe. Good to see the bowler helping. Now Virageshan to bowl the third ball of this over. Not really. Pulled back at the last minute. That has to be a wide. Called a wide. They're running hard. No chance of a second. Ryan Fernando for a moment thought that there was a second run. Then returned his partner. Big shot. Big shot indeed. That's a 6 for Ryan Fernando and for Hayleys. He kept walking across the stumps to play this shot. Virangeshan was bowling it with some width. Wider of the off stump. Walked across and found his spot. Shortening the length is Virangeshan. Last ball coming up in the 7th over. Again, this time it hits along the ground. That's a boundary for Ryan Fernando. Good finish to the over by the batters. Hayleys 55 for 1. Played it a bit finer this time, along the ground. It's another MCA Division E encounter between Slim Pharmaceuticals and Hayleys. These are the bowling figures of all these bowlers. Kavisha Perumal got the first wicket, the only wicket taker so far. Now experience into play. Bowling change. Charit Walivatta to bowl his first over. Good delivery to start up the over. A different action. Lots of experience behind him. 188 matches for him. Best of 6 for 20. 266 wickets. That's a lot, comparing with all the other bowlers in this tournament. Bowled well and given the experience of his. Tossed up in the air and it was going to hit the stumps. No doubt about that. So the partnership comes to an end. Ryan Fernando walks back for 29 of 21. Hayleys 2 down now for 56. Kavindu Munasinghe taking his guard. 23 matches for him. Best of 121 not out. Averaging 29.53. The figures show how good a batsman he is. He's got to play like he plays. Now Charit Walivatta inviting the batter to go after him. Kavindu Munasinghe wastes no time to get off the mark. It was in the air for a while, but there was no fielder to take it. That's another single. Very interesting action by Charit Walivatta. Bent down, running in. Another single down the ground. Bit short this time. Another single to end the over. 5 runs and a wicket in it. 8 overs done, 60 for 2. Partnership so far, the best being the one that came to an end. 55 runs of 43 by Ryan Fernando and Madhuranga Zoisa. Madhuranga is still at the crease. He's joined by Kavindu Munasinghe. Another good performer. Pasindu Ratnayaka to bowl his third over. That's going to be the 9th over of this inning. Madhuranga to face. 26 not out for him so far. Flat and faster onto the offside. Not giving the batter any room to go on the leg side, go over the leg side. They are cramping him for room. Madhuranga Zoisa now got to find other ways to score runs. 2 dot balls to start off this over. Now a short third man positioned for a shot going that way. He doesn't mind going leg side. That's another single. Kavindu Munasinghe to face Pasindu Ratnayaka. Hard. Just didn't carry. That's the first boundary for Kavindu Munasinghe. He slashed and slashed hard. Valivata was there, but it was short of him. And away. A boundary after some time. Now the score is up to 65 for 2. Driven nicely. Now he's growing in confidence. 7th run for Kavindu Munasinghe. Now Madhuranga Zoisa, he's got to find a way to score some runs. He's always looking to that leg side. 9 overs done, 66 for 2. Madhuranga Zoisa and Kavindu Munasinghe on the crease. Both really good batters. Madhuranga Zoisa, a hitter. Kavindu Munasinghe, as his figures suggests, is a very good batter. Another single to Munasinghe. These are the type of batters that you need in the middle overs, who can rotate strike, get those singles and carry the inning along. Now, Valivata is not going to be an easy customer to face. Already got 1 wicket. That was Upish as well. Just a single. Charging down the wicket was Madhuranga Zoisa. Another single to him. The current run rate is about 7. healthy somewhat. Nicely flicked away. All singles in this over. One more delivery to go. Going down leg, called wide. Another single to end the over. 7 runs off it. 10 overs done, 73 for 2.
At the halfway mark, it's 73 for 2. Madhuranga is still going good, 30 of 31. Kavindu Munasinghe, 10 of 7. Charit Velivatta, 2 overs, 1 for 12. Decent rate. If they go at this rate, they'll end up with about 151 wickets in hand. I'm sure they'll want to get something close to 160, 170. Easily gettable on this ground. A lot will depend on Madhuranga Soiza. That's another massive 6 from Kavindu Munasinghe. That's what, because you can't be safe with 140, 150 this ground. You can see even a miss hit can go to the boundary. That went pretty high. Sindhu Ratnaik, the bowler. Bowling his final over. Going the Munasinghe on 17 of 11. Adjusted his shot. Just a singles on 9 runs in that over. 82 for 2 after 11. Good second wicket partnership of 55 and now 26 for the third. Hammered down the ground, along the ground. Good bit of fielding there. Saves a certain boundary. Saving 2 runs for his side. Perivatta bowling his third over. He has been pretty decent. 1 for 14 so far, 1 for 15 now. goes big. And he manages to find the field. Kavinda Munasinghe. He was trying to hit everything that came his way. And finally perishing to a very good delivery, very well picking up his second wicket. There we see Kivania. The shot was on, but just didn't get right in the middle of the bat. Easy catch there for the fielder. Singer walking back for 17. It's 85 for 2. Isulu Lakshan off the mark straight away. Nicely bowled again. Can't beat that short extra cow fielder. That one short and pulled. There is a fielder there in that region. Just a single to end the 12th over. It's 87 for 3. Current run rate just 7.25. They can get that up to 8 or 9. I think they'll be pretty happy. Kavishapuram had been brought back for his second spell. You saw that ball was flighted, but it was dipping. And Madhuranga Soizat managed to get the toe off the bat. This is good bowling by Kavishapuram. That is an easy catch. Easy as you'll get Sulakshan. It's a good bowler. Tried to work it on the leg. Just trying to push and pushed early. Hitting him high on the bat. That's the 4th wicket down. There we see it. There you see it trying to work with his wrist. Trying to work it onto the leg, but ends up scooping up for the bowler. Cotton ball, Kavishapuram. Just the one run. Walking back. It's 88 for 4. Shinal De Silva the new man in, facing Kavisha Piamal. 39 and not out, his highest. Scores at a brisk rate 109.38, averaging just 11. Oh, brilliantly bowled. That I'm sure took the edge. That's running into the boundary. Beat the keeper, beat the short third man. Into the boundary it went. So lucky for Chanel De Silva. Oh yes, it had taken the bat. You can see the disappointment on the bowler's face. The ball again, giving that a rip. The pitcher's little turn. I would actually like to see him bowling with a slip for the right hander, the new batsman. Not afraid to give it here. Now gets another run. He'll keep the strike. After 13 overs, it's 93 for 4. Flicked it. Oh, that turned too much. I think it also hit the bat. It turned quite a lot. Yes, well. That was bad first. That was quite close. Closer than I thought. The pad and then the ball hits the bat. Kapadishan Silva thought otherwise. Nicely bowled again. This is a very good over. Just 2 singles. Make that 3 singles now. Sarit ends his spell 2 for 20 of 4 overs. That's really good. 14 done, it's 96 for 4. That's a betting card for you. Mal didn't make, I think he was out in the first delivery. But it was actually the first one was given as a wide. And Fernando went for 29. He had 2 sixes and 3 fours. In the Munasingh for 17, 1-6, 1-4. Lucy Lakshan was out cheaply just for 1. So is now on 38, not out of 39, and Chanel De Silva on 7 of 9. Himanshu Taruja, 2 overs, 19. Goes in there. There's another chance. Goes into the boundary. So Madhuranga Soiza are leaving dangerously. So that one premeditated because the ball was not where he would have liked it, but he went on with that shot. He wouldn't mind it. He's on 42 of 40. 100 up, 101 for 4. There we see just getting a bottom edge. Was a chance, but not an easy one. Son moves outside off stump and smashes it down to extra coffee, just a single. He'll have to stick out there. Projector score 141. They'll need much more than that. They'll want at least around 160, 170. Full delivery. Flipped off the pads. Just a single. Seven runs so far in this over. Sun is out again. Madhuranga Soiza is on 43 of 41. That's hit. Upishly, that's going all the way. So now this is becoming a very expensive over. 13 runs in 5 deliveries. Madhuranga Soiza on to 49. Was in the slot. Just drop kick it over. Sails over that line. Lost the ball. So that's his half century. Gets to 50 and will keep the strike. So after 15 overs, it's 110 for 4.
They are going along nicely. Madhuranga Soiza on 50 of 43. This was what he did on his way to 50. Mostly a leg side player. Knowing that, Slim Pharmaceuticals tried their best not to let him play on the leg side. But nothing stopped him. 4 fours and a 6. Virangeshan to bowl the 16th over. Once more, not letting Madhuranga Soiza go to his favourite area, the leg side. This is good bowling. Unpredictable bowling. He bowled the first one wide of the crease onto the off stump, and the next one on the stumps. India. No one's there. But there's protection in the deep. Just one run. Madhuranga Zoisa back on strike. Nicely bowled. Found the good length. And a good line as well. Inches onto his legs, he will hit you. Good delivery again. No spin this time. A single to Madhuranga Zoisa. And Virangeshan running through his over pretty quickly. It's over the infield. But the fielder is coming around it and keeps it to a single. End of the 16th over, 114 for 4. Partnership so far. The current partnership is going along nicely between Madhuranga Zoisa and Senal de Silva. 26 runs for them in 22 deliveries. As you can see on your left, apart from one partnership, in all the other partnerships, the name Madhuranga Zoisa is visible. Himash Tarushka bowling his 4th over, the 17th over of this inning. Wild swing by Senal de Silva. Madhuranga Zoisa from the other end, asking his partner to walk across the wicket if he wants to play that type of a shot. Does exactly what his partner said, but still unable to find the ball. Two-dot deliveries instead. This one is launched on the offside. Oh, misjudgment. Looked very poor. He should have stopped it any day. Spun away. But if you play cricket, you know those type of shots spinning away from you. You've got to be prepared. Spoiled the good over. Good start to this over. Started off with 2-dot deliveries. That fumble in the field caused 4. Full toss on the leg side. It was in the air for a while. short of that fielder at Sportylk. Now the stance is changed. Go on. Changed the stance and lost his wicket. Nonetheless, it's a great inning by Madhuranga Zoisa. A half century for him. Rewards for Himash Tarushka. Madhuranga Zoisa departs for 52 of 48. Hayleys 119 for 5. Harindu Palihavadana is a new batter. Strike rate of 102 and average of 29. Good numbers. Still not seeing the ball. You cannot have wild swings in the first delivery you face. Last ball coming up. Something wrong with the matting. After 17 overs, 119 for 5. Bowling stats. Kavisha Perumal 2 wickets for 15. Himash Tarushka 1 wicket for 38. Charit Valivatta 2 wickets for 20 off his 4 overs. Virangeshan got 2. Kavisha Perumal 1. That'll complete the 20 overs. So Virangeshan to bowl his third over now, as the ground staff taking care of the matting. Let's take a look at the wickets fell down today. That was the first. This was bowled brilliantly by Valivatta. Then caught in the deep. This was soft. And the last man to go was Madhuranga Zoisa, the top scorer. Virangeshan to bowl the third over of his quota. Gone. Unfortunate scenes for Hayleys right now. They have been going along nicely, but wickets are tumbling. No turn there. It was straightening, and Senal de Silva had no clue. 16 for him of 18. Hayleys 119 for 6. The captain, Shannon Lee, is out on the crease. Well-built man, 16 matches, highest of 20. Goes down the ground and hit hard. Starting off the scoring with a boundary. He must be feeling confident. He's got the 120 mark. Good chase by the experienced man. The umpire is questioning whether it's 4 or not. No signal. 127. They have run for 2. Now both strong hitters. This could be entertaining at the end of this innings. Well flighted delivery. There's a full toss as well. Could make the most of it. Harindupaliha Vadana must be ashamed with himself. But this time, hits it hard through the covers. Only one. Kavisha Pumal has taken 2 wickets for 18 and in his last over. Well bowled. Well flighted. Totally deceived the batter. For a moment, the captain Shannon Lee was thinking of a big shot, but had to pull back at the last second. Good bowling. Trying all his tricks. He's into the last delivery of this over. Flighted up, big heave by Shannon Lee. Good over by Kavisha Pumal. Very economical. 18 of his 4 overs and 2 wickets. Well done, boy. 128 for 6 after 19 overs. Here you go. Kavisha, Himash, Pasindu and Charit have completed their quotas. So it's going to be Viranga Yeshan to complete his 4 overs in the last over of the inning. Well protected boundary. 2 fielders there. One at mid-wicket, one at long on. Now this could be interesting. Gone. Straight onto the stumps. Pitched outside leg. And zipped through. Started off the scoring with a boundary against Yeshan. But this time, Yeshan picks his wicket. Shannon will have to walk back. And he's walking back for 5. Hayleys in a reasonable position, 129 for 7. Mohammad Sahadullah is a new batter taking his guard. The stats doesn't suggest that he's a batter, but plays a cheeky shot behind the wicket keeper. There's no fielder down there. That's a boundary for Shahadullah. That's the awareness. He had a good look at the field, knew where the fielders were, took the safest option. River sweep. Oh, the throw had to be a better one. They're running back for 2. This is good awareness by the last few batters of Hayleys. He could have been gone for all money. And then they knew there was a run. Shahadullah moves up to 6 in no time. Got 2 more deliveries to face. Another sweep. This time the opposite captain is there. Only a single. Last ball coming up in this inning. Walking down the wicket is Harindu Palihavaddana and launching it over the boundary. The total moves up to 142 with that 6 off the last delivery. So the target would be 143 for Slim Farmer. Beautiful shot. It's targeting him. Now the momentum shifted in the last few deliveries. Good finish to the inning by both of the batters. And a good bowling performance by Slim Pharmaceuticals. There you are, Hayleys B. Varun Ravimal went back without scoring. Ryan Fernando 29 of 21. Madhuranga Zoisa scored a half century, 52 of 48. Havidu Munasinghe looked good when he was there, 17 of 12. Lisula Lakshan 1 of 2. Senal De Silva 16 of 18. And Harindu Palihavaddana 11 of 7. Shannon Lee, the captain, 5 of 8. Mohammad Shahadullah just used 3 deliveries to score his 7 runs. The total is 142. These are the bowlers. Kavisha Piumal got 2 wickets for 18. Himash Tarushka 1 for 38. Pasindu Ratnayaka wasn't awarded with wickets, but he was economical. Viranga Eshan 37 runs for 2 wickets. And Charit Velivatta 2 for 20. So these are the highlights of this session. First wicket. Then it was the Zoisa show. They had a wonderful inning. Most of these shots on the leg side. This one being on the off. That was Ryan Fernando. One-handed shot. Played the sixers, played the boundaries. Both of them were good on the sweep shot. Sloppy effort there by the fielder. Now this was Valiwata's first wicket. And then Madhuranga Zoisa, accompanied by Hamidu Munasinghe. This was a soft dismissal. Second wicket for Kavisha Puma. Madhuranga Zoisa was scoring without a trouble. With the long boundaries. Scored a 52. This was a fumble in the field. Then Himash Tarushka got the wicket of Zoisa. Then wickets kept tumbling. This was how the captain got off the mark. He also had a short stint to stay at the crease. Shahadullah gave us some excitement playing those cheeky shots. This is how the innings ended, with a 6. So the momentum is with the batting team. Now they will be the bowling team, and they will have to defend 143 when they come out to bowl.
දාලා එන්න පුළුවන්. මුලදී යන් හිටියේ හැම්බේ. ඒක අමාරු. ඒක තමයි පළවෙනිම ටිකට් every day දීලා. ඒ කියන්නේ තමයි කර ෂොට් දෙකක්. තමයි කර බෝතල් ගන්න. Right, so good afternoon to everyone. We're coming to you live for the second innings of this second, you can say the second quarter final for the day. Slim Pharma and Hayleys group. So 142 is what Hayleys ended up on, and 143 is what Slim will need to go through to the semi-finals. But games on two different grounds today. The morning we had John Kills versus HSBC at Dali Road. John Kills running out winners by 54 runs and moving on to the semi-finals. And at the Thurston grounds it was NDB versus South Asia Technologies. South Asia Technologies winning easily by 6 wickets. So that's Pasindu Ratnayaka. 76 is highest, 106.17. The interesting part, how fast can he score runs? And straight away into it. Chenal De Silva, the opening bowler. Pathum Ratnayaka is the non-striker. Chenal De Silva has 37 wickets, 6 for 37 is best. He's a wicket taker, 5.27 economy rate. Bowling from the pavilion end. Immediately umpire indicating a little too high ball coming into the batsman, beating him. A good shout, but I think the umpire was spot on there, saying it was a bit too high. That one hit him on the basically on the knee roll, or just above. I think that would have been touch and go. Again a bit of movement into the right hander, so he'll be to watch carefully. I think Pasindu Ratnayaka was a touch bit lucky there in that occasion, because that looked on like it was going to hit the stumps. The top of the middle or the bails will give it to the umpire's call. So those are the first runs for Slim Pharma and for Pasindu Ratnayaka. So next two games between Hayleys and Slim Pharma. Hayleys getting 142 for 7. And in the other quarter final, TVS versus Akbar Brothers. TVS getting 142. Identical scores for 8. And Akbar in pursuit at 22 for no wicket in 2.5 overs so far. There again, these two teams going for a place in the semis. And all the finals slated in for the 21st. That's next weekend. It's Pathum Ratnayaka now taking strike to Chenal De Silva. Soft hands, takes off for a single. That's good running. End of the first over, it's 2 for no loss. and 41 needed of 114 deliveries. Just waiting for the bowler's name. Left arm spin. The required run rate 7.4 to Vanith De Silva. Shortish, but he has a cover on the off on the boundary. Just a single. Six fielders on the off, a packed offside field for Vanith. He's got a short third, a point. Well, it's a funny field here. He's got a deep extra cover, then a very short catching extra cover, and another field in between those two as another extra cover there, and the mid off. Three on the leg, a square leg, a deep mid wicket, and a mid on. So now that deep extra cover also coming to halfway point. Well, they've got all the bases covered. A very good first over for one, just the 6 runs, 8 for no loss after 2. De Silva. Played with soft hands to the covers. Quick single taken. The extra cover fielders sitting on the 30-yard circle. Just another 134 needed from 106 deliveries. Can't let this swell up. If it goes, you can see that required rate 7.58. Won't be easy. Sun goes in there this time. Just over that extra cover field. That's back for 2. So they'll need to have a very good start, a good first 6 overs of the power play. That's where you can consolidate, you can get to that required run rate and keep it there. Then I think it's much more easier in the run chase. Time goes big. Gets the maximum. Didn't correct it properly. Played it early. But then coming off the bat. But Pasindu Ratnayake, he'll take it. Gets... can see that hand coming off the bat. Played the shot a bit too early. But gets it out of the ground for 6. Now that's where the current run rate will come up a bit. You can see 6.36 with the required still in the 7s. Maybe a few more blows like that. You can retrieve the ball. It falls on the tarred road, bounces, and it'll go a long way. Got the ball back. Looking for that single again. They've got once or twice. They got those singles in that region, but this time fielders a little bit closer. Decide against it. Again, picked up from the middle stump, dispatched, boundary this time. Pasindu Ratnayake is, you can see that again, hammered it well, but just falling inside that rope. 3 done, it's 21 for Norris. Will be 180 Silva to continue. delivery that went to the boundary. Ball pretty well. Time about keeping a bit low. Time is sliding down the leg side and nicely worked. That would be another boundary. That was easy pickings for Pathum Ratnayaka this time. He gets his first boundary. We'll move on to 25. Just needed to get some better at it and he got it. Corrected it well. Glide it down to third man, misses it. Has to flick again on the leg side, just for a single. Again going for a quick single. A wayward throw. Oh, nicely bowled. Squares the batsman up. End of the fourth over. It's 27 for no loss. So it looks like it's Ryan Fernando. Six wickets, 2 for 10 is best. Economy of 6.28. Medium pace bowling. Ratnayaka just rotating the strike, gets another single. They're getting some lift from that. Batsman easily tucking it away for a single. makes room for himself and cuts it straight to that field at short extra cover. This is good by Ryan. Considered 2 singles in the first 2 deliveries. This time again goes big. Could it be there? Yes, it's over the fielder's head for 6. Vasindu Ratnayaka. He likes it in that area. Likes going towards the mid-wicket region. That time he was given room, so he could have taken it from outside off and hammered it down. .35 for no loss. So now that current run rate coming into the 7, it has gone above the required rate. That's what they'll need to do. They can do that. Can keep it at that, then it will be easy pickings for the batsman to follow. It's basically a new ball. Not sure what happened. The ball went missing. And on the off. Couple of bounces into the fence. Grand Fernando proving to be expensive now. Vasindu Ratnayaka enjoying his stay out there. One on the off. The previous one on the leg. This one just one bounce into the fence. It moved to 29 of 16. Score has moved on to 39. One more delivery left in the 5th over. Again, walks across, pulls it, and this time another 6. That's a massive over from Ryan Fernando. 18 runs in that over, and after 5, it's 45 for no loss.
Partnership so far is 45 of 30. Vasindu Ratnayaka on 35 and Pathum Ratnayaka on 9. Both Ratnayakas doing really well. One supporting the other. This is the junior partner. Spinning away from the right-hander. Now this is Madhuranga Zoisa. He did it with the bat for his team. Now he's been given the ball. Patch in the matting. So many matches on these mats. Now, a misfield leads to a run. Madhuranga Zoisa bowling really well. The batter was unable to judge the spin, but he was on the back foot at the last minute, able to play just like that. Looks to me as some kind of a mystery bowler. Inside edge. That was very close to the stumps. Full toss. Wasted. There was 4 written all over it. He could have hit it anywhere he wanted, either on the left side of that fielder or the right. But he hit it straight to that fielder. Good over by Madhuranga Soisa. Pulled things back. 6 overs done, 47 for no loss. .96 needed from 84. Quite gettable. They've got 10 wickets in hand. Pasindu Ratnayaka hitting it from the middle of the bat. And Pathum Ratnayaka supporting Pasindu. Now coming the Munasinghe to bowl. Couldn't do much with the bat today, Kavinda Munasinghe. He'll be itching to do something better with the ball. 8 matches, 6 wickets for him. Best of 2 for 10. Facing is Pasindu Ratnayaka, who's on 36 of 19. Big appeal by the bowler, but the umpire decides to call it a wide. Slog swept. Beats the fielder in the ring. But there's protection. Just 1 run. That could be another wide. No, says the umpire. That was very close to that mark. Not been easy to score runs of Kavindu Munasinghe. He's taking it away from the right-handers. Once more, 3 dot deliveries on the trot. Now he's got to find some way to rotate strike. Apesh and gone. The pressure worked. The batter was looking for some way to get out of trouble, but it was straight onto the hands of that fielder. That was good bowling. Well set up by Kavindu Munasinghe. Pathum Ratnayaka is walking back. 10 to him. Caught Ryan Fernando. Bowled by Kavindu Munasinghe. Slim Pharmaceuticals lost their first wicket for 49. Virangeshan replacing Ratnayaka. But the dangerous Ratnayaka is still on the crease. Pasidhu Ratnayaka he is. Scored 37 of 20. Now these are the stats of Virangeshan. 16 matches. Highest runs of 59. Averaging 18.93. Almost 19. Kavindu Munasinghe getting his fielders in the places where he wants. Now a slip brought in. They are on the attack. They need wickets. And the new batter is off the mark. Kavindu Munasinghe finishes his over with that single. 50 up for Slim Pharmaceuticals. 7 overs done. 50 for 1. This was how they scored this total. Beautiful shots by Ratnayaka. Very strong hitter. And easy on the eye. When he sets himself up, looks nice. 50 for 1 after 7 overs. 2 extras in this inning so far. Pasidhu Bandaranayake going at 185. The bowling change. Kavisha Ratnayaka has been brought in. The ball was changed a few times, courtesy of big hits from Pasidhu Ratnayaka. He hit 2 of those balls out of this ground. They are just above the required run rate. That's not looking good for Hayleys. A welcome boundary for Virangeshan. That was through his legs. Kavindu Munasinghe at backward point. Through his legs. He's frustrated with himself. Pulled strong and hard. That's another boundary for Virangeshan. It's looking good against the short ball. He was ready on the back foot. Picked his spot nicely. They got to pitch it up to Virangeshan. Not to Pasidhu Ratnayaka. Good running between the wickets. Kavindu Munasinghe couldn't gather the ball for a second time in this over. Had he gathered that ball up, it could have been very close. Backward point, known to be the place for the best fielder in the team. Pasidhu Ratnayake is looking for runs. That's another misfield. This is not going to help for Hayleys. 3 boundaries in this over. And 2 balls to go. He got it covered, but didn't bend his knees on time. That's another single to Pasindu Ratnayaka. This is good batting. He moves up to 42. Now he must be sensing that he's reaching onto that half century. The end of the 8th over. Not a good one from Kavisha Ratnayaka. 15 runs off it. Slim Pharmaceuticals, 65 for 1. There's the tally for you. 78 runs to win from 72 balls. The overs like the previous over is not going to help the Hayleys course. 15 runs in a single over in this context of the game is not acceptable. Now Virangeshan facing Madhuranga Zoisa is back. Bowled a brilliant first over. Just given away 2 runs. Could be his day. Scored a half century with the bat. Bowled a very good first over. Here he comes. Starting off with a full toss. The captain Shannon Lee is at the covers. Stopping it. That's short. Put away for a single. Now this is the interesting battle. Pasindu Ratnayaka against Madhuranga Zoisa. Ratnayaka 8 runs short of a half century. Goes for a river sweep. Got some bat in it. That's a boundary. He moves up to 46 with that boundary. Good option against someone who can take the ball away from you. Madhuranga Zoisa bowling his leg spinners. In the previous over, they were unable to judge his spin. So Pasindu Ratnayaka decides to play the river sweep. Good option. Trying to hit a second river sweep as well. Not successful this time. And a third. This time to the straight to the fielder. 3 river sweeps. 1 went for 4 and 2 dot deliveries to follow up. This time no river sweep. This was a slog sweep. It's out of here. And he scores a 50. A brilliant one in 26 deliveries. Goes to his 50 with a 6. Must be a memorable occasion for him. He's enjoying the moment. Madhuranga Zoisa finishes this over. Slim Pharmaceuticals 76 for 1 after 9 overs. This is how he scored his 50 runs, the half century. All beautiful shots. It's an entertaining inning. Whenever he played that pull shot on the leg side, it was a treat to watch, and this was how he reached the half century. Kavindu Munasinghe is back to bowl his second over. Viranga Eshan facing him. He's got to support his partner. He's got to rotate strike. Now Pasindu Ratnayake is in good form. You've got to let him take the strike more. That's a single to Viranga Eshan. The required run rate is just about 6 now. The current run rate is 8.11. Even after the power play, they have been able to hit those boundaries and sixes. All credit to Pasindu Ratnayake. No spin there. The non-striker indicating there's no spin on the ball. Go offside. Oh, he's picking up this option. It was very close to the stumps. And the bails are off. Still 1 run in this over. Can he finish it well? Kavindu Munasinghe. Some kind of a different sweep. Not being able to execute it well. End of the 10th over. 77 for 1.
So at the halfway stage, it's 77 for 1. 60 balls, 66 runs. And at the moment, I would say Slim Pharma is on course to this Pasindu Ratnayake. He is having fun. It's 52 of 29. And Viranga Eshan also is giving him good support. 13 from 10. This is where you would like to be at the halfway point, ahead of what you need to get. Just the 1 wicket down, so this is be really good. Kavindu Munasinghe has 1 for 4 of 2 overs. It will be Shenal De Silva. 2 overs, none for 15. Looking really easy. not happy with something happening here. I think there are some reserves. That is nicely placed into the gap. And good running, coming back for the second. That was really good. Just placed away from that third man field. I thought he should have cut that to just one. Some of the reserves were in the same kit, standing near the boundaries. I think that was a bit of a worry for the umpire. So I'm trying to push at it again. That definitely moved away, looked like an off cutter, getting a little bit of extra bounce. With Angaisha, and I think what he needs to do is just make sure that Pasindu Ratnayaka comes on strike, because he would do things differently. Oh, that run again. There saw that slight bounce. This one they decide just to one. Now looking around, trying to get his field in order. This time in there over the cover field, short third and point field into the boundary. So like I said, Ratnayaka is different. So that was a outside edge. Lucky it just went over that fielder set, but into the boundary. Ratnayaka keeps finding the boundary. He's under 56. One delivery left in this over. Will he take a single? Given as a wide, it goes across. Surprised that was given as a wide, because I thought he moved across a lot. Yeah, but yeah, it was way down leg side. Moving further away. Lucky that Ratnayaka didn't get anything on it. That might have sailed to the boundary. This one hits it. That's in there. Oh. Came in very casually. And just took it. It came in and popped out. 11 done. It's 86 for 1. That should have been taken. Very good partnerships. 49 for the first wicket. And now unbroken 37 of 25 deliveries. Makes room for himself, goes big. That's massive, another 6. There we see that made room. Also there was some fielder thought he had a chance, but no chance. 6. 63 to Pasinduratta on 32. The score moved on to 92 for 1. They're roaming home easy. Now it's 51 from 53. Again making room, trying to look at that area again. Kavinda Munasinghe a little bit more smarter. Again going for the shot. It's on the bounce to the long on fielder for a single. Seven in this over so far. Vilangeshan just knock it into the gap, get a single. 50 runs required of 51. With 9 wickets in hand, it's a Slim Farmer all the way. To that straight to the field. End of the 12th, it's 94 for 1. Ryan Fernando, expensive first over, coming back on. First over went for 18. Not sure what the thinking is behind bowling him. Nicely done by Viranga. Brings Pasindu on to strike. This man is in hot form. Pasindhu Ratnaik. Going wide outside the stump. He's walking into it. He's looking at that leg side field, but this time tried to work it on the off, seeing that it was ball wide outside the off stump. Misses it. He'll have to be careful because that could have taken the edge and flown to the wicket keeper. This time goes big again. Just one bounce into the fence. Again moved across and saw it going even wider. Just cut it into the boundary. So 99 for 1 now. Lots of boundaries in this game. 44 for 45. And wickets in hand. 9 wickets in hand. Be easy pickings for Slim Pharma. Nicely bowled that one in the block hole. Pasindhu Ratnaik couldn't do anything. Also hoping that the batsman will walk across. Ratnaik give him the charge, but doesn't contact. Again, full delivery. Inside edge, lucky not to run off the stumps. End of the 13th, it's 99 for 1. Also doing a good job, 18 of 17, so he's kept company with Pasindhu. Not taken up too many deliveries. Munu Singh 3 overs, 1 for 12, so he has been pretty good. And look at the context of this game with Pasindhu Ratnaik going, he's on 68 of 40. So the Munu Singh bowling his last over. As he played again, gets Pasindhu on strike. Get that away. 100 up on board, 100 for 1. 13.1, 13.2 overs now. Looks for that switch hit. Ball wider. This time goes big over the bowler's head. A maximum. That's what he can do. Don't mind him getting a dot ball or two, because next thing he'll do is just smash you. out of the ground. 74-43 now. Sit for a single. Just one more delivery left in this 14th over. Short and pull. This is in the air. That's a good catch. Viranga Yashan. He was, I thought he did a good job. I'm not sure why he wanted to go for that shot. Was short, but could have played it around the ground to that fielder. To lose the second. There we see. That's a good, well-judged catch over the head. So Ryan Fernando who takes the catch. Viranga Yashan walks back for 19 of 18. And it's 107 for 1. Pradeep Nishant, the new batsman, and Pasindo hammers that out of here. That was a juicy full toss by Madhuranga Soiza. Greeted in his new spell. 2 overs ball earlier, but this is leg spin. Full toss. Given away 2. In his first 2 overs, just 13 runs, but starts off with a 6. 81 to Pasindo Ratnayaka. 30 required now of 35. He's on course for a century here. That's enough time. Again, driven down the ground. Oh, into the boundary. That was hammered powerfully. What a shot. So Madhuranga Soiza now going for 10 runs in 2 deliveries. Umpire also taking evasive action. Knew that that was hit hard. From cut in there, could it be? Yes, another one bounce into the fence for 4. Ratnayaka in a mighty hurry. He's on 89 of 47 now. Got 14 of 3. And cut again. This time finds the fielder. But take a single. The left-hander Pradeep Nishant on strike now. Pasindo Ratnayaka into the 90s. Pradeep Nishant, best of 56. So he can score runs. And he's immediately off the mark. Goes big again. The fielder can just watch it sail over those trees, through the trees into the fence. Another 6 of 15 done. It's 129 for 2 with Pasidhu Ratnayake on 96 of 49.
He's en route to a century. Pasidhu Ratnayake with his strong hitting. Plenty of sixes and boundaries. Now 14 runs needed in 30 balls. Quite an easy question. Look at that. 9 fours, 8 sixes. Strike rate of 195. Brilliant. But the game isn't over. They would like to have him at the end of this innings. Wide by Wanid De Silva. Good delivery. Pradeep Nishant wasn't expecting Wanid to bowl outside the O stump. Driven down the ground. Easy single to Pradeep Nishant. Now Pasidhu Ratnayake is on strike. On 96. Taking a good look at the field. The fielders didn't matter so far in his innings. It's in the air and taken. Oh, very unfortunate not to have that century. He was on 96 of 49 deliveries. Yes, pretty unfortunate to get out in that fashion. But here's the replay. Easy catch to cover. He was trying to put it over the fielder. Didn't manage to do so. A brilliant inning comes to an end. 96 of 50. A strike rate of 192. Put his team on the map to win this game. Pasidhu Ratnayake out for 96. Slim Farmer 131 for 3. He's been applauded by all his teammates. He could have walked to that 100 had he had some patience, but that was the way he played throughout this inning. This is the new batter, Charit Velivatta. 192 matches for him. Experienced batter. Now 12 runs to win of 27, 26 in fact. Seven wickets in hand. Still can't see the ball properly. It's the dying stages of the day. Now Wanid De Silva got the precious wicket of Pasidhu Ratnayake and bowling dot deliveries. Good over. A very good over under the circumstances. 16 overs done. 131 for 3. Needing 12 runs to win. There you are, Pasindu Ratnayaka on top, being the top scorer, 96 of 50, 9 fours and 8 sixes in his inning. And Pathum Ratnayaka scored 10. Virangeshan played a supporting knock, scored 19. Now both of these batters are new to the crease. They got to score 12 runs to win. Got plenty of balls, 4 overs to be exact. Madhuranga Zoisa brought back in. A single down to short fine. Madhuranga Zoisa took a beating while Pasindu Ratnayaka was on the crease. The last over went for plenty. Now, if there is any chance that they can challenge these batters, that would be wickets. Over the infield. And it's spun away from the fielder. A big mistake at this moment. You can't afford to lose runs. You can't afford to gift runs like that at this moment. That was Wanit De Silva. Now 7 runs needed in 22. Walking down the wicket was Valivatta. What was he thinking? They had enough runs in this over already. 5 runs off the first 2. And he was walking down like he's in sleep. Charit Valivatta goes for 4. Slim Pharma needing 7 runs to win this match. 136 for 4. Good delivery by Madhuranga Zoisa. Now he has a 50, a wicket in this innings, in this game. Tarushka putting it away. Square of the wicket. 1 run to him. He's off the mark. Now 6 to win of 19 balls. Easy. Another single to end the over. Slim Pharma 138 for 4. This was the inning of Pasindu Ratnayaka. A fantastic display of batting. Hit sixes with a lot of power and with ease. He got the timing and he had the placement as well. Try different options once in a while. These were heavy shots, heavy blows on the bowlers. This one was even bigger. A very strong hitter. on the front foot and the back foot. Now the ball is running down towards the boundary. Good stop by the fielder. Now they are 3 runs away from a win. Slim Pharma, thanks to Pasindu Ratnayaka, he got his team on the right path. Trying to go for the glory shot to finish off the match. Just a single. Wanid De Silva in his last over now. 2 runs needed to win. Himash Tarushka is on the crease. What is he going to do? Is he going for the glory shot? No, he's not. It's spun away. That was another opportunity. It was short and wide. He could have pushed it into a gap. No one in the deep on the offside. Good bowling by Wanid De Silva. Last delivery coming up of the 18th over. This time he puts the bat to the ball and that runs towards the boundary. That marks another victory for Slim Pharma. They chased down the target quite easily in 18 overs. They had to bat well to chase down 143. Pasindu Ratnayaka in particular played a brilliant knock. He could have scored that century. He should have gone for it, but he played for his team, not for personal milestones. Slim Pharma won by 6 wickets. And they are through. Friendships stay between the two teams. Now the winning team, Slim Pharma, complimenting the losing team, Hayleys. They were not as good as bat with the ball. But they did their job correctly. Now Pasindu Ratnayaka getting all the congrats from the umpires as well. That was clean hitting by him. Pasindu Ratnayaka top scoring of 96 of 50. Pathum Ratnayaka 10 of 21. Virangeshan 19 of 19. Pradeep Nishant not out 6 of 7. Charit Valivatta played an unnecessary shot at the end, 4 from 5. And Himash Tarushka scored the winning runs, 5 of 6. Total 145 for 4 after 18 overs. They are victorious. Bowling card for Hayleys. Kamidu Munasinghe shining with 2 wickets for 20. The other wicket takers being Madhurang De Zoisa, 1 for 41, and Senal De Silva, Wanid De Silva rather, 1 for 21. 5 extras given, but the runs wasn't enough for Pasindu Ratnayaka's glory. This is how it ended, how it started actually. Pasindu Ratnayaka hitting it to all parts of the ground. easy pickings for him on the leg side. Now this is the other Ratnayaka playing a sweep shot to the boundary. Now these were brilliant shots, big ones as well. Not only on the leg side, he could score on the offside as well. Square of the wicket, straight down the ground. The areas didn't matter. Now these were very bad on Hayleys. Yashan supported him really well. Passing to Ratnayaka, picked the gaps, tried new stuff. Now these were making name for himself. He could clear the ground easily. A very strong hitter. Someone you'd like to have at number 6, 7. This was how Yashan got out. Then Manuranga Zoisa took a beating from passing to Ratnayaka. He hit him to all parts of the ground. Slog sweeps. And this was how he got out for 96. Then on, Valivatta scored that boundary, and he was wandering down the crease for no reason. Then Himash Tarushka scoring the winning runs. So Slim Pharma winning that match easily by 6 wickets. Match summary: Hayleys B batted first, 142 for 7. Madhuranga Soiza scored a half century, 52 of 48. Ryan Fernando 29 of 21. Kamindu Munasinghe 17 of 12. Kavisha Piyumal got 2 wickets for 18. Virangeshan 2 for 37. Charit Valivatta 2 for 20. Slim Pharma in reply, 145 for 4. Passing to Ratnayaka played a brilliant knock, 96 of 50. Virangeshan 19 of 19. Pathum Ratnayaka 10 of 21. Kamindu Munasinghe got 2 wickets for 20. Wani De Silva 1 for 21. Madhuranga Zoisa 41 for 1. Slim Pharma won by 6 wickets at the end of this game. And they are through to the next stage of this tournament. Alright folks, that's it from us today from St. Joseph's College grounds. Until we meet you next time, it's a goodbye and a good night from here from Sportylk.